What's up, guys? Daisy Tornell with Todo Wafi here at the opening of LALIFF for the premiere of the Flamin Hot movie. So let's get started. Oh, thank you. I'll take some. How important do you think it is for us to continue to push Latinos in front of the camera and behind of the camera as well?
So important. I mean, I didn't even dream that I would have a film opening LALIFF one day. I just didn't even know that was possible, and here I am. It was a dream I didn't even know I had, and it's coming true. And so this has to be possible for many more filmmakers. Our community is full of stories, and we have amazing storytellers. And so I'm so proud of this cast and of this crew and everybody who is made. Richard Montanez, who is here. It's a beautiful movie. It's super inspirational, and I think everybody's going to enjoy it. We just need nuestra gente, our community, to show up and watch June 9th because it matters. If this movie doesn't do well, then studios go, oh, okay, those movies don't work. Those actors don't work. That director doesn't work. Latino stories aren't worth telling, and so we have to flex our muscle, at the box office, which is streaming, and show, no, we are here and we do care and we do want more stories like this.
And I love you in Desperate Housewives, by the way. I just finished the last episode of season 8
God.
Today.
I forgot. How did it end? I forgot.
You went with Carlos on to live in California, and you guys continued fighting.
Gabby's probably an influencer right now.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Walking down this line made me feel important.
You are important. So how has it been being a part of this amazing movie that not only is representing Latinos behind the camera, but in front of the camera as well?
It's phenomenal because, how many people get a chance at this? How many people get a chance at this after 5 years of prison in Pelican Bay? Come home, 6 months later, you go shoot a movie. It's unreal. How I got in there. Eva didn't know I was on parole or fresh out of prison until we were at dinner in Albuquerque and I was already in the movie. I ain't trying to mess my chances up. So I was already in. And I had to break the news. Ding, ding, ding. You know how they do with the glass? Hey, you guys, I got a confession to make. And it was like, she goes, no way, you're on parole. We didn't know. I know, because you probably would have said no. I had to gangster my way in there, bro. I did, and you know what? I'm not doing it in a gangster in a way like to be bad, but there's sometimes you have to be a gangster for your own life and just do good. You heard of, it's like there's good and there's bad. I did that, and I got in, and now I'm off. I've been off. There's only 3 people that got off of Pelican Bay parole in 1 year, and I'm one of them in the last 30 years. So it says a lot, man. They don't let just anybody do that. So I was going to school. I should look, honestly, all God's honesty. I'm supposed to be locked up to 2026, July 26.
So would you say Flamin Hot saved your life?
I'd say Flamin Hot saved my life. Yeah.
And how has the process been working with Eva Longoria?
It's amazing. It's amazing. Eva Longoria is a great director because she knows how to she's an act, just like you're not getting talked down to, you're getting talked with. Here it is. She was like showing a lot of love for me because she knew that she felt the little like this guy's real. And I was like, okay, if she gave me open range to kind of like move around and say things that weren't on the script, but she liked it because I do these videos called Cholos Try, and she's in love with those videos. And so I like Eva, man, she loved those videos. And I gotta say, man, everything you do in life, you think that you're making mistakes and you're doing things and they don't matter, but years later, those videos was why I'm on this movie. If I hadn't done those videos, she probably would never know who I was, So it all came back to pay off. This is what I say to people. As long as you're staying on the yellow brick road of doing good, staying on the path, everything's going to make sense and fall into place. And I like to say that to everybody because there's a lot of people lost, And our community needs to come together and be on red carpets like this and feel like this because it's amazing, man. And we know we're opening up doors, pioneering stuff. Everybody, this whole wave of 2023 Latinx, we're all part of it. And I think if you don't join now, you're going to miss the wave. And there's nothing stopping you. We're here, man. They need to ask something. Ask me. I'm willing to help anybody.
I agree. And one last question: what is your favorite Flamin' Hot chip?
Mine's is a Flamin' Hot with limon. Oh man, you can't get me off that. Yeah, well, because once you take one, it's like there's something in it that just makes you keep going, and before you know it, your whole hand's red, and you're like, I can't touch nothing. And I got one good hand, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I'm driving, it's kind of hard. Yeah. So, yeah.
Awesome, thank you. I can't wait to watch it. Limon. Limon it is.
Limon
thank
it
you.
is. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
So I know this is the first time that this movie has been ever made. So how was it like throughout the process?
Well, I mean, I as an actor in this, and this is, I'm a writer-director, but this time I was an actor, I think the most refreshing thing that I felt was that Eva was letting me improvise. And then I got to see the movie, and I'm just like, oh my God, all the improv shit came up. Oh, all the improv stuff came up.
So how was the writing process? Because I know you said you're a writer, director, and an actor. So what inspired you guys to create this story?
I didn't write this movie. I just acted in it. But I am a writer-director. But I mean, I feel like as a writer, they wanted to do something that represents and something that inspires. And I think that they did a kick-ass job because there's, like I was telling them, there's no way you finish watching this movie and you don't want to overcome something. And how many times they told him no, and he's like, oh yeah, oh no? And just kept conquering every single level. They told him, you can't do this, he did that. You can't do that, he did that. It's pretty inspiring, man.
And last question, what is your favorite Flamin' Hot chip?
Oh, I'm basic, man. I'm the original. I love the original Flamin' Hot. Yeah, and Cheetos. Yeah, original.
So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Just happy to be here right now.
How excited are you to be a part of such an amazing film directed by such an amazing person like Eva Longoria?
I love Eva, man. Like I was telling everybody, she's an actor's director. She really lets us run, brings us in when we have to come in, but she lets us go, man. She asks us. She really cared about how we thought about the character, and that's very important as a director. She's second to none of everybody I've worked with in my career, you know.
And what can we expect to see for your role in this film?
You know, Montanez, man, he's kind of like an asshole. You know, it's his way, his only way. But as we find out later on that it's not, you know what I mean? And it's okay to dream because, and you know, it's like the old school, like, you know, get that one job and just do the 20 years and you're going to be good. But let us dream. You have to dream, man. Go ahead and dream. You know, Richard had a dream. I've had a dream. Emilio Rivera had a dream, and we're living our dreams. You dig what I'm saying? It takes work. But you can do it, you know?
Why do you think representation is so important, especially in the film industry?
Well, you know, it's just because we have some beautiful stories, you know? I mean, we have the bad stories, we got those, but we have just our regular, we're Chicanos, Mexicanos, but we're Americans, you dig? We have the American dream, too. We want that American dream. That's why we come over here. You dig what I'm saying? And there's so many stories to tell, and I hope with this one that it opens doors for other stories, you dig?
And last question, what is your favorite Flamin' Hot Cheeto?
My Flamin', which I have at home all the time, is the double hot. It's a black bag. I like hot stuff. You know, and check this out. So this is what you do. There's so many ways you can eat that. You can get a couple noodles, warm it up, and then dump it in there, and it tastes like little pieces of meat. It's because it's chunky, you know what I'm saying? It gets soggy, but it's really good.
I cannot handle that's the XXX bag, right?
The noodles will turn red. It's so good.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to watch this. Thank you. How exciting is it for you to be here today?
So excited.
Tell us a little bit about your job during this film.
Yeah, Eva hired me. She really wanted a Latina music supervisor. She wanted Chicano anthemic sound to this movie. She really wanted to capture the Chicano life of Richard Montanez and living here in Southern California. So we, had a really good time researching music and picking music that fit the film, and she's amazing to work with. So.
And how important is it for you to see representation in films, especially having a women director like Eva Longoria?
I mean, it's really amazing. I love the fact that she really strived to have Latinas, and not only Latina, like female Latinas, any Latino on the film. And when she couldn't, she would try, her hardest to find the person to represent. I really enjoyed the fact that she pushed for us and for all these people on this film. It's amazing. It's one of my first films being like all Latinos. So it's pretty cool behind the scenes and in front of the camera.
And did you guys eat a lot of hot Cheetos during the filming of this?
I actually tried them for the first time while I was working on this film, so I actually like them now. I never did. I just like regular Cheetos, but now the flaming ones, I'm like, oh my god, they're so good. But I didn't work on it like eating while working. I know if there was a sound mixer who did, because she had to get like the crunch of the Cheeto. So I think that's cool. She had like giant bags of them all the time. So
That's so awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to watch it. Thank you. So how do you feel being a part of such an amazing event?
The guy that like, what do we need to do next? You know, he wants
I was really, really blessed with the invitation that LALIFF
Jesse is like,
not only is doing the opening for such an important movie, but also to bring us all here to share with our brothers and sisters this story. And I cannot be more, it's kind of like a dream come true at the Chinese theater. It's a great story. I'm a big brother of Jesse, and I just can't wait to see the movie. So, no.
that's all we are.
How proud are you to see somebody like Eva Longoria direct a film with an almost all Latino cast? Like, isn't it amazing?
I'm very curious as well to see her directorial debut. So
I never made it to Chicago.
I hope this leads to many more and more Latina directors and more Latin American stories and more Latin American actors lead in the leads. And that's what we want. So we deserve it. So hopefully there's more to come.
And what do you think we need to see more of in the film industry?
I think audiences don't know yet how many amazing stories have come from Latin American countries. For example, a little one, simple as that. The color television was invented by a Mexican man, Guillermo Camarena. How cool is that, right? We should make a movie about him. The bossa nova was invented by a guy called Jorge Esquivel, or Jesus Esquivel, pardon. And these and many hundreds of thousands of stories, I think we should bring up, and it will be a dream for me to play roles that bring in inspiring, heartfelt stories that are also part of our story and our culture and our upbringing. So I really hope we get to, it's my wish.
And one last question. What is your favorite Flamin Hot Cheeto brand? Or like Cheeto?
The one with lime. Yeah, lime. And I add lime and Valentina sauce.